Hello,
back.
darlings.
Hey, Pearl.
Hey everyone,
The button
how's it
bitches are
going? Button bitches are here. Pearl didn't get
Yes,
the
and
memo.
big shout out to Eve Lave who came up with that nickname nearly a year ago now.
Yeah, it's been a
Still
while.
a great nickname. Not original the way that most people use it.
No.
Can I give a shout out to one of our big fans before we get into the meat of the evening?
Please.
Oh,
Of
yeah.
course.
I know that she's glued to us. Am I okay for volume, darlings, or do I
Yeah.
need to be louder?
Perfect.
Perfect.
Tiffany. You know what? I can't do the voice. Could you do the voice for us, please, Soup?
I can. There will be no apologies, button bitches. Don't hold your breath. Actually, please do. Hold your breath. All of you. So,
Tiffany.
She's so
No one's
original, huh?
interested in an apology from you, Tiffany. It would be as genuine as your sympathy for others, as performative as your fake outrage, and worth about as much as one of your famous checks. What I would say to you is you might want to calm down because
yeah.
I'm really concerned that if you don't chill out a bit, when you're doing something normal and everyday that requires a little bit of care, say packing your veg away, something might get broken with that aggression. You might want to calm down, dear.
Calm
Calm
down.
down.
Yeah, I was also sent this, and I'm not sure that I get the joke. Perhaps somebody can explain it to me. But I thought, well, I'll play it anyway. I think it's something to do with Saturday Night Live, which isn't a thing that we get over here. So, like I said, it's a joke on me in two levels that somebody might have to explain, but apparently it's funny. Something to do with carrots and boxes that is going right over my head here. But it seems to be
I
a
don't
running
understand
theme.
what all
I
the
don't
hubbub
know.
is about. Do you, ladies?
No.
And also at the same time, perhaps it's because vegetarianism is becoming so popular. But I gather that if you really, really do love vegetables, there's an excellent new T-shirt in Griffey's store at the moment. I don't know if anybody's got the address for that who can drop it. But if you really
Yeah.
want to express how much you do love vegetables, or perhaps if you're a fan of The Weekend, you'll know what EXO means within that community. Or maybe it's some other thing that is passing me by. But it's a beautiful design. I like that you've got the TM trademark on it to say that it's your design. Nice touch.
Yeah.
Excellent.
The link for that, if you'd like to order that T-shirt, is in our description for the video. So if you're interested in ordering one of your very own, the link's in the description, and that's Griffey's spread shop, I believe.
You know, I also have a love of root vegetables, but I've only tried them from the top half of my body.
Only selective orifices.
I saw that Lip Lock was live
Yes, I'm being
just a
picky.
little bit ago, and she was adding some carrots to her roast too.
Yeah, it's a little funny that TM used that whole don't expect an apology. No one ever expected one from you. No one even asked for one from you. I'd rather you not. Just go away.
Well, it's kind of in our title.
Yeah, I made the
Kind of.
apology joke in the live that you reviewed last time when I said that your apology is obviously written on the back of your famous check, and that's why nobody's seen it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm sure you're glued to us.
Everybody say hey to Tiffany.
Hey, Tiffany.
Speaking of deluded people, I saw a screenshot of Jill calling Soup an old hag.
Did you see that?
That was astonishing, given that you're about, what, 30 years younger than Jill
Yeah,
and
you could be
5
her
times more
granddaughter.
attractive. Yes.
That was cute, Jill. You tried it.
I mean, top marks to you, Jill. You're obviously desperate for attention and you're determined to get it by whatever means necessary. So we thought we'll throw you a crumb, so that
There
you
you
don't
go. We
complete
said your
yourself.
name.
There you go.
We
We
said
said
your
your
name.
name. You can hug
Twice.
yourself tight now and give yourself a little gleeful smile that people
Be-
still know you exist.
Before we get too far into this, can I do a plug real quick?
Do it.
Of course.
For our members, we have a brand new Discord for members only. So this is a new perk that we've added for members, and it's going pretty well. We just opened it up yesterday.
Yep.
If you are a member, you can go to our community tab and you'll see in the members only area. Well, it'll just show you if you're a member, and you'll be able to get the link to that Discord. And so I just wanted to make that announcement for those that might have missed it, that we do have a Discord for members only now.
And so far, it's going pretty good.
We've been having a lot of fun.
A lot of
Yep.
fun, no fighting,
Yeah,
no
it's been
weird
great.
stuff.
You too, judgmental Chihuahua. I've been on here Discord, 2 years, and they still have to send flares after me. Lord, I get
Literal flares we send for
they don't make it an easy app.
They don't, but I must admit, I'm quite comfortable with our own Discord. And when people go on about how terrible Discord is, that hasn't been my experience of it at all. I believe that Discord is what you make of it. Obviously, if you get yourself involved in somewhere where there's a lot of fighting, you'll see a lot of fighting.
Yep.
That's
Yeah,
not,
I
as I
think
said, that's not my experience of it.
I think it has to do with the company you keep. I'm just saying.
Well,
Yes.
and what you make of it, it really is. I know that in a Discord, that look, there's somebody in there ready to screenshot. So it's just what it is, unfortunately. But just be willing to stand on what you said. Don't overshare and have a good sense of humor.
Yes, and the only time I've ever been annoyed by somebody taking something of mine out of a Discord was a personal photograph of a family member taken by somebody who screams blue murder. If anyone shows so much as a square inch of her child's forehead, but who 18 months previously had shown the whole face of my toddler niece and her name taken from a private conversation in a paid-for Discord that she had no right to. That's the only thing that's ever bugged me. Other than that, anything that I've said, I'll stand on. I will not be embarrassed by any opinion that I've expressed, ever.
You
Go
might be
for it.
embarrassed by something that I said, if you're snooping around, but I won't be.
Oh, yeah. If
I
you
mean
snoop
what I
around
said.
and
If
you
I
find
said it, I
something that I've
said it.
said, yeah, if it hurts your feelings, that's too bad. You decided to involve yourself in the conversation.
Yeah.
But I've been offline for a few hours, but apparently something happened that involved a kilt. A kilt and a spider? And something about Fat Dan? Fat Dan's back.
Fat Dan's back.
Fat Dan's back, and he was in somebody's garden, and there was a kilt on a spider. I'm confused.
Oh my gosh. Fat
The
Dan.
Pearl has been killing it today with the graphics. When she popped up, oh my gosh, she popped up with this thing earlier, just about killed me. And then Eliza too, with that little tiny ankle bracelet on the bat next to Tia in the thumbnail. I died.
The ankle bracelet, it took me a moment. I looked at it, I was looking at it and sort of admiring how nice the images were. And then suddenly I spotted the ankle bracelet. Oh, my life.
The absence
good.
of evidence.
That's all he ever deals with.
Look at the absence of evidence.
Yeah, somebody keeps on banging on about the absence of evidence, and that is all they've got. I mean, I have yet to see any evidence.
He
I would have
means it.
loved to have played the Twilight Zone theme at this point, but given that
YouTube will
for
kill
the
us for it.
first time ever, touch everything, praise all the gods, we did not get a single copyright
I
on our
know
last
on
live.
Monday. Yeah. I was
And I
shocked
was
too.
waiting. I spent my time hovering over the email for hours after the live, waiting for YouTube to fuck up in some way.
Right.
I just take a quick peek at the studio and see if it's still green, we're good. And I was like, it's still green. By now it's usually turned yellow. What's going on?
Limited ads.
Amazing. Oh, Glara's in the chat. Clara, the International Grooming Network meeting isn't for another 3 hours yet. You've got here early.
Yes,
Um,
really.
Oh, is he on the
if you
list
want to
too?
pop up and do something and come back later, we can meet you then. You know, you and all the rest of the people in the International Grooming Network that there's no fucking evidence for.
Did you?
We're gonna
Yes.
have to open up a whole new Discord. I mean, literally everybody's been listed.
It's so silly. It's just so silly at this point. I'm wondering who's taking this seriously, and I would like to speak to them.
It
and my
worries me.
Tiffany
It
voice.
worries me that there is an element of people that do take this seriously. And one of the reasons that it worries me is we're talking about a very serious topic. And child trafficking is a very real thing, and
Yeah.
child grooming is a very real thing, and people misbehaving on the internet is a very real thing. And while you're distracted by this sort of bullshit, people actually committing crimes are carrying on committing them, and you're patting yourself on the back thinking that you're doing something. Oh, you're going to be busy at my woman beating club meeting.
Oh, too many commitments.
It's a thing. But you know, Pearl, I too, you know, I am a little concerned for some of these people. Yeah, because they believe it. They do. But I don't know.
Hey, Truth
Thank
Fairy,
you.
thank you for joining.
Welcome to membership.
Welcome, Truth Fairy. I did see your reply asking to contact me. And then I don't know whether you deleted it because you thought, oh, it's not the place to ask for an email. If you're interested and you want to contact me, you can either contact me by just putting the title Pearl and contacting us through the normal Jerks email, which I can never remember.
It is the Jerks 2023 at proton.me.
Yeah, or if you want to come directly to me, it's Ms, that's MZ dot Pearl DeVere, all one word, at gmail.com. But welcome to the membership.
Mm-hmm. I agree, the good Allison. I like how you did that. It's incredibly worrying to watch the chat seeing such unhinged, brainwashed behavior. It's unhealthy. It is. It's concerning. But we're here tonight to kind of help clear this up a little bit more. Aren't we, ladies?
We are. We definitely are.
Yeah, and I see that Chasing is in the chat. Chasing, if at any stage tonight you want to come up and say anything, please use our email and we will drop you a link.
No pressure, but
it would be lovely to hear from anybody who's been accused by this absolute madness. And I say that with no defense of Chip or this weird Kriss guy whatsoever. I'm talking about all the other YouTubers that people are dragging into this just to score points over other bullshit. I said it in the last live. I said it in the live before that. I do not believe that this is about what they say it's about. I believe it's axe grinding, score settling, pressurizing people for information. And the way to do it is to accuse people of the worst thing possible in order to put them on the back foot and to make them feel pressurized by your insulting and just degenerative. Honestly, I can't find the expression to how pathetic and evil. I find it evil. there is something wrong with you that you would weaponize something so serious against people that you have an axe to grind with on the internet.
Yeah, and that's what it's about, is the axe grinding. I really think a lot of this comes down to them being angry at Fizzle TM because Benny pushed her out and chose Fizzle over her. So she's really upset. Her ego got bruised. And Benny, because the same reasons, his ego got bruised. She left him too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for that.
I'm not.
I just saw Chasing and didn't see the rest of it as it was going by. Thank you very much.
Oh, no problem.
At least I didn't confuse them with that truth one where the ham sandwich face.
Have you seen that? I was laughing about that the other night, Pearl.
Yeah, I saw them in Matthew's channel with their big ham slice face.
Oh, Chasing Just, I bet you do. Yep. Chasing Truth and Chasing Justice. I've seen both and I've got them confused myself. Sorry about that.
A former mod who knows how Tiffers works. Oh, I bet you do. We've had the pleasure of meeting a whole bunch of former mods, and they're wonderful women, and they've been treated so abysmally and lied about in the worst ways, which is why we know that this is part of that whole process, saying the worst possible things about people in order to undermine them. This is a very old technique for Tiffany, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. Old habits die hard, especially with her, it seems. Oh, I wanted to issue a little contest out here for everyone. If anyone can find a clip of our fundraiser that we had to bring Griffey into the country, could you please provide us with that? Because it never happened.
Fantastic. And not only, you don't even have to find a fundraiser. If you can find a single post where we request money to help them move to America, please do post it.
We'll wait.
But we won't hold our breath.
No.
Darlings, I don't know which one of you wrote in the back chat because
I don't either.
The button bitch. That could be any of us. I know it's not me, but other than that, it could be any of you.
For clarification, I'm button bitch number 3.
Hell, welcome to membership. Thank you for joining.
There's the real cornbread. Where you been? I see him. Hey, ladies.
Oh, so don't you get that fire started?
So, ladies, are we ready to kind of feel everybody?
I think
do I sound all right? Because I've had very little sleep. I genuinely only average 2 or 3 hours night sleep a night, and it's been particularly bad over the last week. So I would hate to sound too out of it or as if I'm dozing off on the live. So
You
keep
You
an eye
sound
on me.
good. You sound great.
Pearl, you never sound bad. It's amazing. I can't tell that you are that tired. You just always come with your A game.
She doesn't sound like she's been drinking at all. There's Tracy now.
There's Tracy chasing.
She must
You
have
like that a little
known
too
we
much,
were
girl.
calling her.
Chasing. We confused you earlier, but this is the correct one. I know because this is Tracy.
Mhm.
If you want to come up on panel at any stage during the evening, please drop a line to our email, which is in the chat. We'll send you the link. We would be very happy to give you a platform here for you to speak up. The allegations are just patently ridiculous as far as we're concerned. I can't really think of many people who would be lower on the list of who on YouTube do you think is involved in an international grooming ring than you.
Right.
But yeah, I listened to a little bit of the live with you and your husband on, and frankly, I thought he held his patience pretty well. I'm not sure that my family members would have held it together that well. a madness. It's absolute fucking madness. Yes, I've just seen that they found Suzanne Morphew's body.
Oh yeah, I'm just finding this
I am
out.
so glad for her children. I know that it's a very bizarre situation there because they've been siding with the father, haven't they?
Yes.
But regardless of wherever they are mentally at the moment,
Their
for the
mother.
rest of their lives, for the peace of having her laid to rest properly, I am so glad. And hopefully sufficient evidence has been found for the trial to go ahead.
Second chance, Susan Morphew's body has been found. Yeah. I think everybody just found out, what, a few hours ago?
I don't even think it was that long
Yeah.
ago, was it?
Yeah,
Maybe.
it's pretty fresh news.
Yeah. Well, ladies, I was bopping around last night. You know how I do when I can't sleep.
Mhm.
And I ran over and started watching Traders Live. And she was getting into some of this stuff and some of the history with Carl. And one of those things was that Carl had already reported this a year and a half ago. Chips,
Did y'all hear
whatever.
that?
A year and a half ago, Carl reported this. And I guess enough time had went by that I don't know if he felt like nothing was going on with it or that the investigation didn't matter. Then he thought he was going to bring it to YouTube September 12th. So for a year and a half,
Opportunists have obviously jumped onto the back of that to expand it into something bigger.
Yep.
To settle all of their personal scores.
So, folks.
But, what? Go ahead, Sue.
I was just going to say, so, folks, we've been used and played. Well, I ain't been played, but a lot of people have. Go ahead, Tanga. You're doing great.
Yeah, if you want, you can go ahead and cue that live up, and we can go ahead and start playing some of it and talking about it.
Yep. Give me just a minute.
Hey, traders. Yeah, I looked it up today and saw that article on his website. You did a great job last night, by the way.
Traitors, you did an amazing job last night. I didn't watch it live. I watched it as replay after being told about it. And what I loved about it was you were funny and you were smart and you caught the thing that we hadn't caught, and you caught it there as you were looking at it. And it's just so significant. But yeah, I loved your style of delivery. You made me laugh. At a time when there are not many laughs to be had, because I am infuriated by this, because I'm seeing so many. I don't really care. I'll be frank. I genuinely do not care what they say about me. Coming to the end of my time on the planet, nothing's going to touch me. I know that I've done nothing wrong. No, hang on. I know that I've done nothing wrong, but I worry very much about people who have got children that are not out of their house. Like, mine are all of age and have got their careers and everything. But some of these people have got younger children in their homes. And you people are saying these fucking terrible things, knowing that there could be very real implications just from the allegation. And you know this. And especially you, Benny, because you have been on the receiving end of weaponized CPS reports. And yet you would do this. The most extreme allegations.
Y'all are really sick.
Don't tell me, don't have Jesus and God in your mouth when you've got this on your heart and in your mind. It's bullshit.
Amen. All right. I haven't heard this yet. I've been told about it. So
good.
Yeah. And
I'll drop the link in chat for the article that Traders is discussing.
So everybody hang tight. Here we go.
Shit, how did it go? Chip was a groomer. Stella and Griffey were also involved. But then it just kept going. Then they brought in this Chris Hines guy, and I'm like, okay, how do these people all... Because if I understood correctly, Stella and Griffey, I did get my answer, by the way. They absolutely did expose Chip for the lies, before now I can't think of the word. This is so much shit. Yeah. Now he's put this Chris Hines guy, which I don't know him. If it's who I think it is, he's a piece of shit. Okay. So there's that. But just because I don't like you does not mean that you're a pedo. So there's that. But this article actually explains it, how he decided to tie them all in. So all right, Christopher Hines. That's his Dark Nightmares, I think is his name. All right, Mystery Angels Child Grooming Network at large on YouTube. And I won't be looking at the chat for just a second. Okay. Make sure I didn't have a comment. Mystery Angels Child Grooming Network has been found operating on a YouTube channel targeting children with vulnerabilities who are aged between 2 and 16. The owner of the YouTube channel, Mystery Angels, and Junior Mystery Angels, Chip Atkinson, became prominent on YouTube during the Summer Wells case. Now, I watched the video where he's pulling all these people in. So I think if you look on this video, this Kriss guy, that he was on her panel, Chip's panel, because Chip isn't her. Summer Wells is a missing 7-year-old from Rogersville. She was age 5 when she vanished from her home. Her case has been covered on YouTube by many dodgy characters and a woman from the UK known as Chip Atkinson, who runs the YouTube channel called Mystery Angels. Chip has been highlighted after making a series of videos on a YouTube channel she made for kids called Junior Mystery Angels, on which she openly targets vulnerable children. Chip can be seen telling children between 2 to 16 to contact her via Junior Mystery Angels Facebook group and talk to her about their problems. Now, I did see the clips. I didn't watch the entire videos. They're weird. But also, we do have a bias right now. Yes, I know the names, but he's just an asshole to me, Kintsugi. I just really don't know of him other than he's a piece of shit to me. He used to get high on, oh gosh. Wow. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. He's fucking out there. So if he's getting terrorized by Carl, I say that's where Carl should focus. I'm cool with that. Like, legit. Kriss is a fucking asshole. Or Dark Nightmare, whatever.
Can we pause this here? Definitely. Look at that guy. Look at Kriss. He's done some strange things. He's got a very shady, shaky past. Look into that for sure. It's weird, especially being connected to that and wanting to be connected to kids. The stuff with Chip, sure, it's strange. You know what I mean? Yeah. But don't tie everybody who ever went to their channel into some kind of ring, some kind of trafficking ring. That is the most ludicrous thing I've ever heard in my life.
That too, Wee Frosty, with zero evidence that Chip is deceased. Now, I'm gonna play this some more.
Have at him, Carl. I co-sign that. But because the video to me is creepy, but again, it's super subjective. From what I've seen, it's super subjective. So if you're looking at it, looking for pedophiles, you're going to see pedophiles everywhere. And that's who we're dealing with. So it's hard for me to trust what these people are saying because they want to see pedophiles.
This is an excellent point. Because these people have an axe to grind, because they've got very strange minds anyway, they are looking for this. So when they're looking at something, that's what they're looking for. So everything for them turns into this sick shit that I don't even like to say. Very good point.
Files everywhere. And maybe they don't realize that's what they're doing, but that's absolutely what they're doing. So she also offers familiarity to the children by saying they do not have to worry about those things because she suffers from some of them too. Yeah, she's a total fucking weirdo. So I'm totally not simping for that bitch. These are topics that the parents and medical support groups would be in control of and not some stranger on YouTube. Agreed. The video where I did see her asking, oh yeah, you guys can ask us questions. No, I don't want no fucking weirdo on YouTube talking to my kids. Targeting kids' insecurities to make them feel special so they can be groomed. Chip tells the children if they join Junior Mystery Angels, they will be doing Easter hunts, treasure hunts. That was creepy. I heard that shit too. Talking about computer games, doing homework, whatever the kids want to talk about, they can because it's their channel. She also talks about children reaching out to her if they feel lonely and how if they feel like they cannot survive their problems, then the angels will protect them and Chip will earn their trust. She totally said that too. It was gross as fuck. She speaks of kids who are feeling down, will have all the mystery angels to help them in ways that nobody else can. She says they can make the kids feel better, make them understand things. Chip talks about normal things such as fixing bikes, helping out their computers don't work, while slipping in personal topics that the children may be going through, which would then act as a gateway for groomers to isolate those who may be more vulnerable, therefore more open to suggestions. Now, I'll skip over this. She totally did read the bedtime story. It was weird, okay? Yeah. So Mystery Angels Child Grooming Network, obtaining children's IP addresses. That was fucking weird too. And I'll put the link to this article in the chat. Okay. Oh. I did it. Okay. I need to stop shipping this. Damn it.
Who is this article written by? Carl?
Carl. This is on his website, enchantedlifepath.com. It's the first article. It's the latest that he's written. And it says his opinions, not facts, about all of these people and their involvement.
Okay. All written by Carl.
Yes, ma'am. Which we have some interesting videos about Carl here in a little bit, too.
Okay, here's the link for the article. And if you go to enchantedlifepath.com, he's got all kinds of shit up. All right, so let me scroll back down. Okay, here's where he ties in Stella Griffey. Let me just make sure you can't see. Okay. All right, so he's got her Facebook and her name. Then on Stella's Facebook, the Christopher Hines wife comments and says beautiful on Stella's Facebook or on YouTube. And has Griffey on there too. And her full name. Chip is from Lincoln, Lincolnshire, UK. Kriss is from Dryden, Virginia. And then he talks about how they live in South Africa. And then his words are meaning this is an international network of child groomers. You can't put that shit on somebody. That's fucking foul. And this is where I draw issue with it. And then he puts that he contacted Kriss Hines' work. So he puts plain as day in this article that he contacted Kriss Hines' work.
So he contacted that man's work with no proof and his wild theories.
This has really gotten out of hand. This is out of hand. And this is something that goes back How long?
A year and a half, since June of 22 was when he talked to the police about it. At least that's what he says.
Right. But in September of 2023, he meets up with Benny Keys, Tiffany Marie. And then next thing you know, everybody in this sector has been named and being a part of some grooming. This is so stupid, y'all. I don't even have enough words.
It would be faster to name the creators that he hasn't tried to push this shit on.
That would, yeah, you're right. It would, because it's been so many people. And, well, we'll be showing that in a little bit too. How much more?
I'm late, but I made it.
Yes, you did.
Welcome,
Yeah.
TJ.
Hey, I did pick up Milo.
Hey, darling. It's good to see you. Is pup okay? Kitten okay?
Oh, yeah, he's fine.
Hey, TJ.
He's just got -2 little things, but he's okay.
I could suggest that happening to a few people around here.
Yeah. I hope
Yeah, I
it'll
hope
calm his attitude down a little bit.
I hope so.
Rapper, tonight ain't the night. I get you like to troll, and that's fine. That's all well and good, but not tonight, my little feller. How much of this you want me to play? Is there more to play?
Yeah, there's a little bit more to play. It was like 20 to 30 minutes past the time mark that I gave you was all that I needed from this.
Okay, I'll play some.
Okay.
He used PayPal to find their identities. It was documented before she deleted it, meaning I can now produce further evidence to suggest these people are trying all they can to try to evade exposure and the law. Again, he's just putting crimes on these people. And they didn't delete. He jumped the gun. He didn't bother saying anything to the, yeah, that's what I heard, Catlin. Good night, Tiny T. Love you. So we heard on the idea, yes, pecan pie. I don't typically cover this shit, but, you know, these people are going around calling everybody they don't like pedophiles. So I stood up, I said something, I said, you know what, this isn't okay. And then I got called a pedophile too. So, whatever. Yes, Paloma. Yes, I did hear that. The guy's totally a groomer. And you know what? Here's the
I gotta say, that was a little funny the way she said, I didn't like it. I stood up, I said something, this ain't okay. And I got called one too. So mad.
Right. Thank you, traders. It's nice of you to be saying anything.
thing. Calling people a groomer, it's still gross, but it's much better than being called a friggin' whole ass pedophile. Just saying. Now, then, so Carl jumps the gun in this article. There's a new owner of the channel, and she's the one that privated everything. But he just always assumes the worst because he's got a negativity bias, like most people do. I also think he's got a pedophile bias, but I'll have to Google that shit. Chip off the old block comes back from the dead. This
Let me know how that works out for you, traders, because I thought about that and then I got, yeah, I don't want that in my search history. I was like, never mind. I don't want to know how this happens to people, that their mind directly goes to that. But if you do, let me know.
latest turn of events has transpired after Enchanted Life Path reported on a complaint made to police June 14th, 2022, when the online grooming activity was first discovered. Wait, what? Let me show this. Hold on. I can take my banner down. Wait, what do you mean? Okay, what date? What date is it? It's September 26th, 2023, right? Oh, Peachy, thank you. I'm not really doing any research, but I appreciate you. Okay, can y'all see that? Oh, probably not. Let me make it bigger. This says this was discovered in 2022. Check this shit out.
Just want to make sure everybody is following along because Traders really discovered some stuff here last night. Because check the times, check the dates.
I dropped the link once more for the article. Everybody can check it themselves. It plainly states in there, written by Carl, that he had turned it over for an investigation in June of 2022. And here we are in September when he decides he's going to come here and accuse everybody of a bunch of bullshit that nobody had any part in.
Yes.
This latest turn of events has transpired after Enchanted Life Path reported on a complaint made to police. So wait a minute. This I just saw. Wait a minute. We just heard about this yesterday, right? Yeah, that's right, Ewok. But wait a minute. We just were led to believe yesterday that this is brand new. They just found it. I'm bringing this to you. I'm talking to a detective tomorrow, and they found this June 14th, 2022. So why is it just coming to light right now? Yes. This latest turn of events has transpired after ELP reported on a complaint made to police June 14th, 2022, when the online grooming activity was first discovered. It was just 72 hours later that Chip last uploaded to YouTube, July 17th, 2022. Yes, a year and a half ago. So we all seen it 2 days ago. Tiffany Marie, Benny Keys, they're just in the last 2 days, saying Griffey and Stella are groomers, Chip, blah, 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 blah. Exactly, pretty. Yes. But this is from a year and a half ago. They're breaking this. They did this all 2 days ago. Like it was brand new. Yes, that just happened.
I think we can stop there. I mean, if you don't understand by now, I don't think you're gonna. And it's in Carl's own words.
Right. I don't think you want to. If you don't get it by now, that this is a whole setup from the get up with personal axes to grind that had nothing to do with half of us, I can't help you.
Welcome, Nana for Life to membership. Thank you.
A year.
Go ahead, Sue.
No, you go ahead, hon.
You know, and I also have questions about Carl. If he's turned this over to the police a year and a half ago, why is he demanding that those videos and those photos of Summer that he found so grotesque, why is he demanding that they're sent to him? You know that MZ's the one who owns the channel, and she's got the lock on all that stuff. Why wouldn't you just tell the police who has it? What kind of shit are you really up to, Carl?
Why do you want to look at that? It's weird, Carl.
Turn it over.
Weird.
Not
Benny,
to you.
it's really weird that you were brokering that. It's weird.
Now I've got questions. Tiffany, where you at, dummy?
Yeah, we got questions.
This wasn't a good idea, dummy.
You get that eggshell out of your hair yet?
You're far too used to dealing with people that you feel that you can intimidate. You were expecting us to run scared and private our stuff. You said, don't you dare do it. But that's what you wanted us to do. So you could then condemn us for doing it. We don't play that way. There's stuff left up that deals with the fact that we still supported Alita at one time. It will remain up. I've got no point in deleting it. Everyone knows the truth now, just like we do. We're not those girls.
I think you do what you often do, Tiffany, and you don't read a room well. You don't size up your opponents well either. You think you come in with that goofy voice and making demands. I don't know where that worked for you at in life, but here it doesn't.
When you came for the jerks, you didn't think it through, did you? I don't think you did.
I don't think you thought it through with most people. People did their research. You all are looking really goofy out here. If Carl has done turned this in from a year and a half ago, why in September of 2023 is this a thing right now? I've got questions. The people have questions, Tiffany. Benny, where are you?
One of the most twisted things that I heard was to hear Benny say during the live where he was supposedly filleting us. No, you weren't, son. You will never pass butchery school with that technique. You were saying about chasing that maybe she is contributing to this ring without even knowing it. And that is the most disgusting, deceitful, underhand thing, because what you're saying is, yes, these people can be guilty, even if they're not aware of what's going on. How do you fight an accusation like that?
Hey, Soup.
Yeah.
I have an answer to one of your questions. You asked BK where is he? I'm pretty sure he's at home.
Oh yeah.
He's close to the Wi-Fi.
Oh yeah, he ain't moving too far from that. Okay, give me just...
I thought that the other morning when I was watching him, and there was that poor owl squawking in the background, and he wanted to find out what was wrong with the owl, which, you know, I give him that. I would want to find out what was wrong with the owl as well. And he couldn't step off his porch because it was the hours of darkness. And I thought, yeah, you've got a real problem here with your ability to actually threaten people when you don't even step off your own porch to check out an owl.
Now, that other one, you all do know what's in it, right?
Does it? I'm aware of what's in it. I didn't watch all of it.
A naked butt. Some man's
A naked butt.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, go ahead and play it.
All right.
It needs to.
Yeah, it needs to go out there. We want you all to get to know Carl a little better.
Well,
and who
it's not
he's
his
streaking
butt.
in front of.
So
That's
just
not
a bit of
Carl.
context before you play this. This is Carl, the avenging hero, who is so quick to accuse everybody else of sexual deviance, dodgy involvement with all sorts of things. Meanwhile, he's the person who has a picture on his company's Twitter of a woman with a rye whiskey bottle inserted into her body. Interracial porn that he's saying is excellent. Adverts for his online sex shop, and trying to find cam girls who will cam girls, you know what I mean. Let's leave it there. Anyway, that's Carl's background. Here's a little bit more of Carl.
Here we go. Trigger warning maybe for some. Anyway, this is everybody just
Adult content.
None of you motherfuckers
motherfuckers better move and I'll execute every last motherfucking one of you. Got a little bit of the Pulp Fiction there for you, yeah?
Can you pause a moment? I know that there are people out there who are going to say, oh, well, yeah, it's the UK. People don't have guns, so nobody be scared. You might want to rethink that in the light of the amount of terrorism that Europe has suffered, where people have been gunned down in clubs and restaurants and on streets all over Europe by terrorists. It is not a joke to run into a restaurant and say that you're about to shoot people. Don't care if you're referencing a film. You did that as a very real thing.
Did you see their
You
faces?
don't know what the situation is with anybody in there, what they might have been through in their lives. The fact that you don't give a damn and it's just a joke to you tells me everything about you. But
Well-
you go on, Mr. Morality.
Yeah, well, that goofy laugh tells me a lot. A person's laugh tells me a lot about him. How old is Carl? Does anybody know? Because this is the behavior of an 18-year-old.
39 or 40, I believe.
Oh my
Yeah, I
God.
was going to say, he's got to be close to our age, yeah. Yeah.
I'll be off jump chest too.
Now this is Carl filming this now.
All them fucking punks. Get the ball. It's recording. You recording like that? Skinny zip. And the arsehole skinny zip. Skinny flip. Skinny flip.
This is definitely illegal in the UK. It would come under public decency laws, and you would be arrested and charged if they got to you in time. Obviously, somebody would have reported him, but the police have got to get there. But you didn't care who was around.
It's just the way he is laughing and behaving. It just seems like either someone who's on, or a juvenile. It's so bizarre. That laugh is not normal. Y'all pay attention to laughs. They tell you a lot.
It's maniacal, isn't it?
Yeah, maniacal is the word for it.
Yep.
What the fuck? Some of my chinks filming. Woo!
So this man is out here in a public place, running around in the nude, in a place where children are and could be. And he's calling everyone else these filthy things. Carl, you need to have several seats.
I can guarantee you that there were young people around there. As Amanda points out, that is Albert Dock in Liverpool. It is a tourist area. There are restaurants there. The northern branch of Tate Art Museum is there. It is a tourist landmark. It is also where you can visit the redone Cavern Club. So loads of tourists and young people would be around there.
Yep. You think the people have seen enough, or do they need to see any more of this?
I think they've gotten the point. I mean, it's...
Actually, I don't mind either way. It depends where we're
I mean,
going
you're going to
next.
see him fall on his face when he tries to get dressed when he hears sirens, so...
My apologies.
What the fuck?
Shout out to all the wonderful people who live in Liverpool. It is a great place to visit. I am really sorry, Amanda, that most people's experience of Liverpool and Scousers is Carl. It's not my personal experience of them. It must be very frustrating for you, darling.
Tiffany, get your friend. This is your friend, okay? I want you to claim him. I want you to tell the world this is your friend, Benny Keys and Carl, okay? Public announcement tonight.
Tiffany, kids. What about the children? Tiffany.
Oh, don't forget, Jenna's is her friend too.
Oh, yeah, that one. Whatever. That big dummy got used. Whew. Wow. All right. Give me just a minute and I'll pull up the other one. Y'all can go ahead. I got to pull something else up.
I'd like people to remember this comment as well. MZ was a Mystery Angel sub, one of the originals. She was involved in that channel way before it was handed over to her. Why she is unwilling to admit to that, I don't know. And other channels that she's currently involved with are suddenly deciding that actually, no, she's not involved with them. I find it despicable, MZ, that you, the person who's actually responsible for this channel, who was involved in it all along, and who was involved with Chip, has stood back until the clamour in the chat to Tiffany was so bad that they actually had to address it from the panel. And then your friend, who was also hiding your involvement, handed you over. And your phone number was given and you were contacted and you came up on the panel and they played nice with you and allowed you to bullshit quite a bit. But the fact is, you are the person who should be answering these questions. You are the person who bears any responsibility for the content of that channel, you and Chip. But you are trying to make it a Stella and Griffey thing. And they are not involved in this. No one has found a scrap of evidence. Do you think if there was a scrap of evidence of them addressing children or encouraging children to contact them in any way directly out of their mouths, that we would not have seen it, the Carl would not have been all over it? It's all smoke and mirrors. They have no evidence against these people, and they have even less of nothing evidence against all the other people who have been dragged into it. This is an absolute witch hunt. Salem witch trials, denouncing people that you've got an axe to grind with. It's so obvious, and yet people are conned into taking it seriously because it's said to them, well, aren't you worried about the children? Don't you care about the children?
Yeah. They pull that weak
False
shit
dichotomy.
Right,
it's not a choice between you accepting that there's no evidence or you protecting children. They are not two separate things.
And I didn't see one person in that chat that from Tiffany's the other day. If they did, they were probably blocked. Ask, wait a minute, where is the proof of this? Everybody had to go along with this or risk being shunned like they were in a cult, because you all know damn good and well, and don't lie and say you don't. If you wanted any type of proof, like, where are you getting this from? Are we sure that we can trust this dude? You know, his conspiracy theories. Had one of you all had the guts and the grit to ask that, you would have been kicked out. So now you're left sitting there looking ignorant. The rest of the sector is looking out at all of you and it's like, are you that stupid? Y'all look so foolish, and it's embarrassing. And I would say that it's on Tiffany to blame, but it's really not. It's on y'all for going along with it. To go along to get along.
This
All
is
right.
the moral Emperor's New Clothes. You're all scared to point out that there's nothing to this, because to do that is to risk being called one yourself, just as traitors discovered. Traitors stood up and questioned it, and immediately is denounced as a paedophile. Your moral saviours are not only this chap that you've been watching with his dodgy model agency background and his willingness to film public indecency in a tourist area and to make terroristic threats in a restaurant on camera, but also a man who's currently being monitored for his harassment of his former partner, who has harassed many other people, and whose sidekick is a woman that he threatened to anally rape. She is a person who happily will assault service workers and resist arrest. She will say the most terrible things about people who are her former friends. She will take small kernels of truth, awful things that have happened to these people, and amplify them and exploit them and use them as weapons to hurt these people in the most personal and painful ways possible. And you lap it up and you think that she's a decent person because she tells you that she's all for Summer. Summer is her shield, and
Yes.
you allow her to use it.
You allow it.
Summer
Every time.
Wells is a missing child who does not deserve to be used as a shield by a woman who is nothing more than a drama creator.
Who has taken that little girl's name and used it over and over and over again.
And if you won't play along, you're not for Summer. I can't do the voice like Sue, but you all know exactly how it sounds. Summer Wells is not your shield, Tiffany.
There'll be a price to pay.
Barb Murray, thank you for the super sticker. I lost
Thank
it
you,
now.
Barb.
Somebody unhighlighted it.
Oh, and can we just mention the fact that Tiffany was asking for pictures of Summer that was on Chip's channel from MZ. Some pictures.
Yeah.
Do y'all remember that?
Yeah. Well, she's asking for the ones, she's wanting the ones that she finds so disturbing.
Yeah. Now, why?
Why?
Why would anybody want to look at those?
I've
Tiffany,
got
why
questions.
do you want to look at them?
A year and a half ago, why in September of 2023 do you want these pictures, Tiffany? I'm being dead serious with you.
Yeah, why do you want to look at
Somebody
them?
put out a video. Somebody put out a video that was me repeating a statement over and over again, and loads of little bits of information in it. And I'm just thinking that would really be worth playing. I know it's slightly annoying because the repetition of me saying the same thing.
It was an excellent video.
Do you know where it is, darling? Do you know where that link is?
I posted it in our room.
I will go and find it. But
yeah, it's a very small creator. I just happened to stumble upon it, but the video was so well done.
Yeah, I'd like her to answer that question, why she wants them. Why does she want to look at them? Tiffany, why you want to look at those pictures?
Why are you demanding anything of anybody? Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, who are you? Where'd you come from? Do I know you? It's very weird.
Should we be questioning Tiffany?
Get along, gang, gang, looking ass. Is that your video? Thank you. Can we drop their link, mods?
The Get Along, I like that name.
The Get Along, gang, gang, looking ass.
That's a good name. Yeah, the people got questions, not just the jerks, tiffers. The people have questions. If you want to take a link.
Get Along, gang. Do you have a problem with us playing your video?
No, they said that we could.
Okay, good.
I just want the mods to make sure they drop their links so that everybody can sub up.
I happened to come across that one late last night, and I was like, why haven't I seen this one? It was so well done.
Thank you, the go along to get along. Give me just a second.
Oh, they said, no, please do. I made it for you. Aw, thank you.
Thank you.
Are you putting it in back chat?
Yes, darling, I've just got it.
Oh,
It
okay.
took me a little while to scroll
No,
back
no,
up and
you're
find
good.
it because I didn't quite know what I was looking for.
No, you're good, hon.
There you go,
Trader
babe.
says, please remember they've tied every one of us to being groomers, but just now want screenshots of a Discord from 18 months ago and people to back up her claims. That's she's making a fact. Right. We're going to get to some of that too after this. We're going to play a little bit of Angels Live as well. Welcome, Dinkum.
All right, I'm going to play it.
What the ulterior motive is under it just seems ridiculous, and I really would love to know what the ulterior motive is underneath this, because I refuse to take this as face value as a serious thing. I just can't. It absolutely speaks to me of character assassination and doxing for the sake of doxing, because there is some other axe to grind that is going on.
You got to send it to Tiffany now, Fizzle. Hell yeah, I'm gonna make you go the hard way, baby. And I hope you don't. I swear I hope you don't. I swear I hope you don't. I mean, you know what's gonna be best for you, right? You know what's gonna be best. I swear. I'm gonna start picking y'all off one at a time.
Now, and making a big deal of it now, it just seems ridiculous, and I really would love to know what the ulterior motive is underneath this, because I refuse to take this as face value as a serious thing. I just can't. It absolutely speaks to me of character assassination and doxing for the sake of doxing, because there is some other axe to grind that is going on.
I'm gonna start winging you online so that your people come out and try to drag you to safety, then I can wing them too.
I swear, I'm gonna start picking y'all off one at a time. I'm gonna start winging you online so that your people come out and try to drag you to safety, then I can wing them too.
I'm gonna do some real Private Ryan, Saving Private Ryan shit on the screen right here. Don't play with me. Hell no, don't play with me. I financed your fucking son's whole Christmas. You gonna give me my shit.
I really would love to know what the ulterior motive is underneath this, because I refuse to take this as face value as a serious thing. I just can't. It absolutely speaks to me of character assassination and doxing for the sake of doxing, because there is some other axe to grind that is going on.
Hell yeah, you gonna give me my shit. And then fuck me over on the refund too, $600. Bitch, it don't go. You said refund in the first one, and then when that shit hit when it came from the Discord to the web, now all of a sudden it's not a refund. You said your refund got accepted. You said your refund. A refund doesn't mean I pay $600. No. A refund means it's money coming. I see you over there spending money with the cuck AB. Matter of fact, keep that channel. I'm finna hook you up, Fizzle. Fucking all bets are off. Keep that fucking channel. I'll build this one just like that. It's nothing. It's fucking nothing. I got 3 people standing in line to help me monetize it now. They want to see me win. They want to see you lose.
It absolutely speaks to me of character assassination and doxing for the sake of doxing, because there is some other axe to grind that is going on.
They want to see me win. They want to see you lose.
So yeah, no, keep that shit, baby. Keep it. Yeah, I'm finna fire you up. Hell yeah. I will call every motherfucking body out there. I'm going to now. You keep that whole ass channel. I'm finna call them people at that airbase, baby, and tell them they need to look into you. I'm finna fire y'all shit up, straight up. I don't care about that. Care about none of that. I'm so sick of these fucking weirdos on the internet. It's a reason why a whole bunch of us are here on some real fucking weirdo shit, right? Because we can't hack the fucking score in real life, right? I'm gonna start winging you online so that your people come out and try to drag you to safety, then I can wing them too. They want to see me win. They want to see you lose.
I swear, I'm gonna start picking y'all off one at a time. I'm gonna start winging you online so that your people come out and try to drag you to safety, then I can wing them too.
It absolutely speaks to me of character assassination and doxing for the sake of doxing, because there is some other axe to grind that is going on.
Where is Benny's password to his email? Right? He asked for that the other day, told Fizzle, like, I need my stuff. It's actually Fizzle in control of his intellectual property. So impersonation online, oof. Fizzle has the password to virtually everything, and he can't get into anything. If I were Fizzle, I would have made sure she sent me that password by 12, what did you give her, 12:30 Eastern. I never received that. Fizzle, my texts are open. My texts are open. Where's Benny's information that he needs to get into his shit?
Now, and making a big deal of it now, it just seems ridiculous. And I really would love to know what the ulterior motive is underneath this, because I refuse to take this as face value as a serious thing. I just can't. It absolutely speaks to me of character assassination and doxing for the sake of doxing, because there is some other axe to grind that is going on.
Why can't this man get into his shit? He's been asking for months. Fizzle, please send the password so he can access his intellectual property. I'm a man for impersonation of fucking anything when someone else has all of the passwords. He's gonna tell you, Ben, he's a horrible person. He's impersonating people. He's doing this. He's stalking and harassing people online. He doesn't even have his shit. Fizzle does. So who's doing all of that? I don't know. No one else is capable of figuring that one out. Fizzle, I'd be shaking in my boots right now. I'll even go as far to say that Scott could be involved in that too. Because we all know Fizzle can't survive without a man, right? Scott's here, showing himself, and he's revealing all his parts. It's like holding...
Says the woman buddying up to Benny. Fizzle
Take...
can't survive without a man. Look what you're hanging on to, Benny and Carl.
Yeah, I mean, the irony here of her saying that. Ugh.
It just seems ridiculous, and I really would love to know what the ulterior motive is underneath this, because I refuse to take this as face value as a serious thing. I just can't. It absolutely speaks to me of assassination and doxing.
It's their hard on for Fizzle.
Because
I'm sorry, I'm cutting out. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. No, I mean, that pretty much sums it up.
But it is. It's their hard on for Fizzle. That's what's driving this. This has nothing to do with what's good and what's right. It's because everybody's mad at Fizzle. Well, I'm not her biggest fan, but this is fucked up. This is wrong. And everybody needs to stand up against this. Because today it's us, tomorrow it's you.
Oh, yeah. True.
And also, hey, Kim. Carry on.
No, that's truer words. Seriously, y'all, stop bobbing your heads. I'm not talking to people in our chat. Y'all, this is for who it's for. Stop bobbing your heads over there. Like you need to be smacked upside the head. Stop it. You know better than this dumb shit right here. I refuse to believe that you idiots really believe this. Get it together. Okay, the next one is Angel talks too fast. And did you say the 9-minute mark? Can y'all hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, well.
Yes, I
I can hear you, darling, but I don't have the answer to the question.
Right.
I'm sorry, I had to mute for a second. It's the 9-minute, 30-second mark. We'll start there because Angel starts putting a lot of the pieces to this puzzle together, even in her distress from how she's been hounded by these people. If the mods could please drop her link. Angel talks too fast.
No. See, that was all just a show. This whole thing for the past couple weeks, this has all just been a show. Now, here's how this works. So for the past several weeks, probably months, you all have been stalked. They have been watching you. They have been paying attention to your every move, everything you say. They have paid attention to your backstories if you have given them. And they have found, you guys remember I did the poll about how many people in the community were victims of a violent crime, how many people had been victims of sexual assault, how many people had been victims of childhood abuse, right? And we had this huge percentage, like 80 or 90% or something. So see, in the commercial for the animals, right? What here we can have a target audience, and our target audience are the majority of us here are victims of crime, sexual assault. There are many who are childhood sexual assault survivors, right? So what we're going to do is we're going to come up with this elaborate thing, right? This big, huge show, this big production about how we're going to save children from sexual assault, right? Do you see the 2 and 2 here? They chose a topic that was emotionally charged, and they chose that topic because they knew that that would be the most susceptible to you all. Do you see? They want you to give them the 63 cents a day.
No lies
guys-
told.
None. Are you guys starting to see this now? Exactly what's going on? Pay attention, people. Open your eyes. Watch the way that people move.
You think it's a coincidence that Benny has just started his Patreon?
Oh, I didn't even know that. Really?
Oh, yeah. Within the last 2 days. Well, this is at his peak. He's decided to monetize on a different platform.
You all can't be this blind. And again, I'm not talking to our chat. People type it. I'm not talking to you. And Angel brought up the 63 cents. She was referencing how those commercials the animal commercials tug at your heartstrings, right? It's just a reference. Tiffany takes that and turns it into something else. 63 cents means something else to her. Come on.
Libby, I remember when you spoke up. I'm Blanca from Nita's. Well, I was once upon a time. I do remember that, though. She was ignored.
About Chip or who?
About all of this stuff.
All of
About
it?
all of this mess. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I bet.
So they've got to figure out a way to pull you in, like a pet owner watching one of those commercials. What better way to pull you in and feel like you're emotionally invested, like you're doing something? Your 63 cents a day is helping 100 kids from being trafficked. What better way than to lay out some fabricated stuff with a little bit of truth mixed in here and there about trafficking, child sexual assault, abuse? What better way to get someone to come in and be willing to shuck out that 63 cents a day? You see, you were hunted down. You, as a viewer, you were sought out like prey. They sought you out like you were their prey. And then they put you here, and then they're like, I love you. I'm here for you all the time. Girl power. Here for you. I'm always here for you, no matter what you need, right? Boost you up. Make you feel like you're loved. Make you feel like.
And how many people that used to be fans, or not fans, but subscribers of Tiffany Marie have said this? They've all spoke at somewhere here, Discord, chats, panels. They've all told you what she does. And this is what she does.
It is. But the bigger picture here is that they have targeted people whose traumas have drawn them into this community, and they're using them for money.
It goes way.
How does that make you feel?
I'd also like to say to you that at the height of this conversation going on 2 days ago, when Tiffany had 464 people in her watching her show, and only 20 people were participating in the chat. Most of them are hardcore regulars. She is not as influential as you believe that she is. A lot of people watch, but that doesn't necessarily mean a lot of people approve. An awful lot of people watch because it's the sideshow. When your participation is less than 5% of your actual audience watching, you are a sideshow.
You're a sideshow. Yes. You're nothing good but for the trolls at this point. You will be trolled. That's it. That's all you're good for at this point.
Well, she brought troll food on the panel with her, and it started there and just got lower as they went. I mean, when Jenna is who you're looking to, you're
Things
fucked.
are bad.
You're fucked.
Things are bad. And we saw it, and we were like, whew, times are tough when that's who you're calling on. And she didn't even have nothing to offer to the conversation. All she could offer is a friend that she didn't know and then suddenly knew. Come on now.
How long did you have to speak to MC in the back chat, Jenna, to get her up there when you'd thrown her to the wolves? Did you prep her nicely on the quiet? Was that why you suddenly went quiet when the discussion was happening, so that you could phone her and prep her and say, no, it'll be fine. They'll treat you fairly. And these are the questions that they're going to ask you. Because at least one of those questions, MC answered before the question was finished.
She did, didn't she?
Yeah.
And MZ, I'd like to tell you this. It's nothing personal with you. It was never nothing personal with you because we didn't know you. Had you just went up there, or maybe not have went up there, but you did, and not have aimed at us, acting like we made these allegations, I would have been willing to, look at this a little differently. But the way you went about this was so stupid, it did make me side-eye you.
Oh, yeah. We hadn't called you out at all. We weren't aware of your involvement. People in the chat poking at Tiffany was what alerted the whole thing to us. And then you get up there and you respond as if we have been hunting you down and attacking you. Your name never came out of our mouths, ever, until you came for us.
Yeah, acting like we had made the allegations, telling us to get our facts straight. MZ, I don't know you. We do not know you. That was very strange. It is what it is at this point with you, though.
And you stood by knowing all this while other people were thrown under the bus. And only when you were forced by the fact that somebody was already up there on panel and they were feeling uncomfortable and they passed their discomfort on to you, only then did you come forward and speak. You would have never spoken up if that situation had not arisen. And that makes you a terrible person. You were willing to see other people be slandered and called predators and groomers and keep your head down.
Yeah. So if I didn't have anything to say about you or think about you before, well, I do now, thanks to you.
I mean, she's the one in control of the Facebook, right?
The YouTube. Wait, is there a Facebook too?
Yeah, I was told she's in control of the Facebook as well.
Apparently there's yes, there is. I went and had a look. I mean, I can't see anything because I believe you have to be a member, but it exists. And she has control of it. What's going on the Facebook? Is anybody looking at that? No, you're too busy defaming people who have no involvement whatsoever.
Yeah. So much for really wanting to figure something out. None of you all want to figure anything out. You just want to play stupid YouTube games because you're bored.
Are in Tiffany's or Benny's, whatever, that is somewhere that you feel the most cared about, where you feel that you are the most important. Do you see the game here? Do you see the game? The game that's played? This was all intentional. This was all well planned out long time ago. Long time ago. But the goal here, the goal had nothing to do with saving children. No, they use that, in my opinion, they use that as a way simply to draw in their prey. They needed you to come in because they needed you to do their dirty work. Their work had nothing to do with children. Nothing. Nothing. The only thing that they cared about was going sideways at Fizzle. And they used you all, your 63 cents a day, they used all of you for that, for some personal grudge between Tiffany and Fizzle. And that right there is a fact. They made you all think that you were doing this fantastic favor to the children so that you would stick around and they could have their hands clean and you all would have your hands dirty in doing their dirty work. And
How many people have gotten their hands dirty now and trying to please these idiots? Too many. It's embarrassing.
And that's it. They're not doing it themselves, you know. They use other people to do their dirty work.
Yes,
They
and
sit
some of
back
the
with their
people who
clean
are
hands.
happy, some of the people who are happy to get involved in this, just have their own personal axe to grind, not necessarily with Fizzle, but with us.
Yeah.
And you seem to think that denouncing us in this way is a responsible thing to do, while also maintaining that you're for the children.
And I'd also like to point out that BK was banned. Fizzle set up his new channel so that he could monetize. They fell out. And when he allegedly attacked his wife and broke his restraining order, the evidence of him telling how that happened did exist, or does exist. She ended their business relationship and terminated their business dealings.
And she's
And
allowed.
that's what this is about. And now he wants to attempt to harass and extort other creators and drag their names through the mud until he gets his way. Pay
And I
attention,
see-
people.
Yeah, pay attention. And I'm shocked at some, and I'm not going to call you out by name, and I don't see you all in here, thank God. I'm shocked by some of you all I see in those chats. But it's good to know, however. It's really good to know where you stand. It's a shame, too, though.
And the man is still ban evading. Something can be done about this. He's ban evading. He shouldn't even be on this platform.
He gets by with so much. It's amazing. But you can run on for a long time, sooner or later. I'm going to play a few more minutes of this because, Angel, man, you hit the nail on the head over and over and over.
She did. And it doesn't take her long to do it. And that's all I wanted, was to put this together just like this so that everybody could see the big picture.
And they did it by manipulating you. They did it by playing upon the hardest traumatic things that you have gone through. They used that against you to make you think something. But it's all fake. It's all not true. None of it is true. It's all a bunch of shit. And right now, I am still on the fence as to how much Carl is aware of this. I'm 50-50. You know I don't like him, but I'm 50-50 on the fence with him because I could see it going. I could see him wanting to participate in this, but it doesn't make sense why he would participate in something that he thinks is going to attack Fizzle. That doesn't make sense to me, right? And so part of me thinks that Tiffany and Benny sought him out and used him for his talents. You gotta admit, he can research stuff, right? They picked out the best person to use for their advantage. So I don't know. Carl might know, but I'm not sure. Because what?
She makes a really good point here on who is using who here, or is it both? They're both using they're all using each other, and who sought out who? I mean, that's an excellent point, because what is Carl known for? His wild ideas, his conspiracies, right? So whatever Carl puts on you, it's going to be just crazy. Just know that. Who used who here, or was this, everybody gets their piece and, we'll cut each other's throats later. Figuratively speaking, internet speaking. I'm just
exactly, Edie. They all hated each other last year. But there's something that they're going to get out of this together.
Well, Can I show them? Can I stop sharing this and show them?
Yes, ma'am. I think we're good on what she had to say. I just wanted everybody to hear this.
Well, let me show you how not too long ago this was. That Carl was tagging Tiffy and some of this stuff. Now, this might not be in order, but I'm going to go down the line here, and hopefully y'all can see enough of it. And probably not. Let me go to my own screenshots here. Give me just a second, because I know that's going to be hard to read. So, let me move that off my screen. The first one, 2 months ago. Okay, this wasn't long ago. Enchanted Life Path he's tagging Scott H. is working in a P ring to call shit in the case. Why would he still be here if he wasn't made to be here? Everyone he has messed around with in this has done so for the P ring. They're all a scam. Okay. And then he tags AB. He's at the bottom. Stop kissing Fizzle's arse just because she sends you super chats. You sound ridiculous. You sit there saying the 4 scammers, she is one of 4. Okay. Fizzle's named. Cracking cases. Cam and Allie are working. Hold on. I haven't jumped here for you all. Cracking cases are working for a P ring to call shit in the case. He's just using, it's the same thing he said in the other one, copied and pasted. He just added a different YouTuber. Okay, everybody keeping up? All right, next one. God, I think I took that one again. Let's see. Scott H. Cracking cases. Chasing Truth Unplugged is working. Same thing. Same thing. Different channel. TM. Oh, Tiffy, you didn't get left out. Don't you worry. TMXO is working for a pedo ring to call shit in the case. Why would she still be here if she wasn't being made to be here? Everyone who has messed around in this has done so far for the pedo ring. They're all scum. Tiffany, you see your name? See that?
Tiffany.
2 months ago, Tiffany. Was he lying then or is he lying now? Which one was it? All these people surrounding this submarine. That's something to do with the submarine, y'all. All these people surrounding this submarine look like usual pedos. Remember the Mexican kids in this PSYOPs a few years ago, and the Elon Musk said that the search team member and all the news clips was a pedo. Hellfire. This is ignorant. Trisha at Web Sleuths is another one too. 100%. Y'all catching up? Let's see. TMXO, there you are again.
She gets another shout out from her buddy Carl.
Yeah, 2 months ago. TMXO, do you mind telling everyone that this screenshot you took is from my video, Yeah, Relentless Idiot? It took you longer to chop all my logos off and post it as your work. It sits there in the comments as if it's not my work, cheeky bastard. Get it sorted. You have people running around in chat saying they have seen a screenshot, blah, 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 10 strikes. Anyway, he goes in on Tiffany 2 months ago.
Sophie's mama, thank you. Says, jerks, keep doing the amazing work that you do. Soup, extra hugs.
Sophie's mom, I love you. I really do and always have. Oh my gosh, super chat. Thank you, Sophie's mom.
She gave you extra hugs.
I love you.
You got extra.
But yeah, just to show you all, 2 months ago, all the people he was tagging. And Tiffany, you got 2. Tiffany, where you at, girl? You got 2, dummy. It's not looking
Hey, Nick says that she has a Carl video. How to get it to us? You can get a hold of Kriss, right? She can send it to us.
Yeah, definitely.
Or you can send it in the email. The Jerks. What is it? The Jerks 2023 or the Jerks
The
2023?
Jerks? No. Stop a minute. The Jerks 2023 at proton.me.
Very good. Welcome.
We have
Welcome,
a new
DJ.
member. Yeah, thank you, Miss Delta Lady. New member. What were you giggling about, Sue?
You
missed
both
it.
of you. And then Tanga said, very good.
There, Sue, Six Up has it right there in the chat for you.
You're right. I love Volta.
Just email us.
Yeah. I'm just about to the end of this.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to have to go. I've got some family issues that just came up. But I hope you all listened to this. I hope y'all are paying attention. We're not the only ones talking about this. Shout out to Traders for breaking that down last night. You did a damn good job, Traders. There's other people breaking this down. I hope everybody's paying attention. Stop falling for it. Just please wake up, step up. Look, you don't have to like us. You don't have to like Scott. You don't have to like Lip Lock. You ain't got to like Chasing. You ain't got whoever they're going after next. That's not what this is about. It's not about alliances and who you like. Please just use some common sense here.
Absolutely. Common sense isn't so common as we would think, right?
No, it's really not.
And here on YouTube, I don't know what happens to people if they get blocked, hit over the head with a wrench one too many times and get dumber and dumber. I just don't know. But damn. Some of y'all struggle with comprehension.
I don't think that's what that is, though, because Magpie, I think, has been hit over the head with the wrench the most times, and she's still smart as a whip.
Yeah, well, you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I just don't know what to say about it anymore. I don't. It just is at a place of, I'm just shaking my head. It's like that meme I always use. What's that lady's name? Where she picks up her purse.
Yeah. That always makes me laugh when you post that because I could see your face and you doing exactly that.
That's what I'm doing right now. I wish I had that meme because that is just me the whole time watching this go down. Like, are you okay? Are you all really serious here? It's a disappointment too.
Get along, gang, looking ass said, at the core is money and personal vendettas. The rest of the people dragged in are collateral damage in an attempt to get to Fizzle. Fizzle is who they actually want. And that's what this is all about. And them using people's traumas against them because they know that it pulls at the heartstrings and stuff like that. Because it's about summer, right, guys? It's about summer. No, it's not. No, it's not.
The very one that claims to be her godmother is the very one that throws her name out the most.
Nick's saying that she emailed the video. And that video is something that would end in a charge. Is it the one of them going in the water, Nick?
You're
'Cause we
breaking
already
up,
played that one.
Eliza. You're breaking up, Eliza. You broke up. You might be good now. Griffey.
I was asking Nick if
Okay, I can't hear you at all now. Anyway, Griffey, Stella, I am so sorry that you all had to get drugged through this the most. Your name's thrown out there so much. But I hope you know that we had your back the whole time. We never doubted you. Most people didn't. your reputation speaks for itself on YouTube. I mean, but I just hate that it's put y'all through a lot of stress. I really do.
Okay, can
You
you
know,
get
you,
Soup?
no, you're glitching, hun. Y'all give her a minute. Yeah,
I'm
Mama
so
Bear.
happy.
It's creepy. Anyway, y'all, I mean, sometimes we don't all have to be best friends, or we don't have to be enemies. There's a time to come together on some ignorance. Wait a minute, hold on. Okay, you're coming up. Eliza? Eliza? Dear Eliza.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay. I was just trying to ask Nick. She was saying about that video is something that would end in charges that she emailed to us right now. What I was asking her is if it was a video of him going into the water, because if that's the case, we already played that. So I was just looking for.
She may have found something else. But I
Right.
hate to do this. I actually have something I've got to deal with my family, y'all. So
we might have to catch it next.
Yeah,
Next
but I'll
live.
go jump down now. I love y'all in the chat. I love you, jerks, button bitches. I'll talk to y'all soon.
Button bitches forever.
You see this? Jenna just struck 6 ups last live down. This
Welcome, Miss
shit
Mad
is
Hatter.
getting
Or Madness
old.
Hatter.
Welcome.
Thank you, Barb Murray. Nick was wanting a link if we have time.
Yeah, go ahead and drop it.
I can't from here.
Oh, okay. I will.
Yeah, I'm stuck on my phone. Thank you.
Hang on.
Yeah, this isn't about alliances. This isn't about anything like that. This is about what's right and wrong and how they're pointing fingers at everyone, people on all sides of the fence and everywhere in between. And none of this is okay, especially when you look very seriously at what it's all about. Is everybody here?
I'm here. I'm trying to paste this
There
in
we are.
before StreamYard is being
I'm here.
awful to me and won't. You know how it does me sometimes. It won't let
I
me.
know. I want to thank everybody for coming and spending your Wednesday with us here. I'm hoping that you kind of got something from this.
Jenna, false striking won't do you very well.
I can just guess what it was that 6 got struck over.
Yeah, and it was for entertainment purposes.
Oh, we were entertained.
Gosh, we were entertained. I was having such a good time.
I don't know that I'm going to be able to drop the link.
Oh, is it? I'm sorry, Nick. Didn't BK Striker take her channel today too?
Yeah.
I think I heard something about that, but I worked a little later than normal and was trying to get everything together for today.
And he was trying to blackmail her too. I don't think.
Oh goodness.
I don't think Nick caves to blackmail.
Yeah, I don't think so either. Yeah, Traders did such a great job explaining it. Angel did such a great job explaining it. And I was just trying to put the puzzle together for everybody.
Ruh-roh, we lost Eliza.
Trader says, meanwhile, legit people are all hate bonding to take us, or they're all hate bonding to take us all down. All we have to do is speak up and speak out and naturally outlast them. Easy. Eliza.
Welcome back. Hey, Ghost.
Hey, Ghost. Is she back? Eliza, are you there?
I am here. I'm sitting here trying
Okay.
my darndest. I left to come back to see if that would make StreamYard cooperate with me, but it just isn't going to happen. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I can't make
No,
it
I'm
happen.
sorry.
And my Pearl got down, and Soup got down. So those are the other ones that have the ability to grab it and do it.
We is dropping Trader's link. Said, please support the movement. Right is right.
Right. And then once again, for those that might have missed it earlier, I want to
I have to mute
show.
out for just a second, Eliza. I'll be right back with you.
Okay. I just wanted to show this T-shirt that's available through through Griffey's spread shop. She created this, and they are available for sale. If you're interested in purchasing one through Griffey's spread shop, the link is in our description. And then while I'm back here bringing up graphics, a reminder to our new members and even the members from before, we opened up yesterday a members only Discord. So members are able to go to the community tab. You'll see a post for members only, and the link will be there, and it'll take you over to the members only Discord if you're interested in that. We have a good time over there.
Yeah, we've been having a blast over there. Lots of laughs. We don't have drama in our Discords. That's not what we're there for. We're just there to laugh and have a good time. So
Yeah, we have a really good time in there.
That we do.
well, Libby wants to know about the carrot joke. Apparently there's a creator that, oh boy, how do I put this?
I'm not helping on that one.
Swallows carrots differently than you and I, Libby. That's the best I can say. Come on.
I think I've got the link in chat now.
Oh,
you're awesome,
TJ. Yay. TJ did it.
Way to go, TJ.
I just had to go get my iPad and.
Thank you, TJ. Nick, if
you're
you're still
welcome.
around, you're welcome to come up.
Yeah.
Make sure it works. Maybe I didn't get the one from the other night. I think I got it right though.
Play the Traders clip.
Have a good evening, Sasha.
I thought we did that.
We can't play another Trader's clip right now. Soup was screen sharing for us tonight, Lenny.
Oh, yeah.
But Lenny posted some of the best Trader's clips last night.
We'll get back to that though. Oh, we lost TJ.
We lost TJ.
Lost TJ.
TJ, get back up here.
TJ, you know that link you just posted? Grab it and get back up here.
You guys want to maybe? Oh, we can't play anything, can we?
What do you mean?
Can't even.
I was going to say maybe one of the commercials.
Yeah, I could play those.
Okay, we could do that. Play commercial until TJ gets back. One of our
you
silly
know what
commercials.
I was thinking of doing? Let's see if it's back here. Not that. Oh, it's not. Darn it. All right, I have to pick something else.
I don't see Nick posting anymore. Maybe she left.
Darn it. Okay. Well, let TJ up.
TJ posted the link in chat.
Welcome back,
Barb
TJ.
Murray, thank you for membership.
Welcome, Barb.
Welcome, Barb. Good to see you.
Okay, thank you, Lenny.
Oh, I'm looking in the wrong spot, too. So maybe I will find it. Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
I
yes.
posted
This
the
one.
link and then I booted myself off.
Here we go. Are we guys ready? I just think after the trolling I saw last night, this one is fitting.
Perfect.
Welcome to a world where YouTube and real life collide, where personal stories are spun, and the journey of self-knowledge will never begin. Get ready to embark on a mad adventure with the chronic lies of Ziggy, your go-to YouTube channel for all things crama, personal drama, and the rage roller coaster of Ziggy's attempt to navigating life as she stalks her past members. In this digital space, we'll plummet to the depths of unproven crime rumors, presenting cases that will leave you rolling your eyes and shouting facts at your phone. Join us as we meticulously unravel the fabric of a case into a broken cobweb of threads that muddle clues, reinforce biases, and cast rumors. The perfect place for those who enjoy the shadiest corners of the human psyche. But that's not all. Even though our original YouTube journey may have begun as a true crime channel named after a pet that was abandoned because of toileting issues, the chronic lies of Ziggy has evolved into something far more inexplicable. A platform where personal narratives take center stage. Experience the raw emotions of an emotionally immature neurotic rage beast. The unexpected twists of an attempted credit card fraud. And the revelation that Ziggy uses her past sales to dox people who graciously supported her business. And if that wasn't enough, Ziggy will crash through the fences of normal social interaction as she looks for her next meal ticket. Join Ziggy as she shares her own personal triumphs and tribulations, offering valuable examples of what not to do, body-swerving sensible advice, and leaving you at risk of cringing yourself outside from one secondhand embarrassment. If you're looking for a screamingly obvious self-care strategies, questionable makeup tips, and a sprinkle of bullshit astrology, the Chronic Lies of Ziggy has got you covered. So, if you're ready for a 3-ring circus of true crime, personal drama, and self-delusion, hit that subscribe button and join the ever-growing community of rubberneckers who just can't look away. Together we'll plummet to the depths, snout in the trough, and embark on a white-knuckle drive to avoid reality. Welcome to the Chronic Lies of Ziggy, where the pages of life are turned one mind-boggling chapter at a time in a metaphor that makes no sense to anyone that has ever read a book.
That was from Miss Pearl DeVere.
Do you guys think she's ever gonna figure it out?
Uh-oh,
Do you
doing
think
it again.
Ziggy's ever gonna figure it out after?
Shout out to Matthew for that
No
impeccable
idea.
voiceover.
Yes, Jim's at peace and she needs to leave him alone.
Parody Patty said that was good. Yeah, if everybody is done with this this trafficking stuff, can we get back to having fun over here? Because I like doing that more.
I do too.
we do a lot of that over in Discord and our members' lives. And I wanted to say we've had 2 out of 3 winners for bingo so far. Pigeon Bingo was a smashing success.
I'm glad everybody enjoyed that.
Yeah, 6 Up won a prize, Kriss won a prize, and Cindy won a prize. 6 won the prize for the clip game that we played. Yeah, we've been having a lot of fun with the members.
And that's the way to have a good time.
It is. It really is. We've been doing great.
If we could just post GIFs in the chats, we'd even
In the chat.
We'd have the best time. Kriss, I love you.
Yes, truth seeker. The Discord is members only. So, Kriss said bingo was so much fun. Yeah, it was. We're going to do more bingo with different creators.
Everybody.
Uh-oh.
Everybody was so quiet, and then I went to say something, and all 3 of us were speaking at the same time.
Oh, they want you to play my song.
Okay, I could do that.
Okay, let's play Julie's song.
Thank you.
We definitely need a little palate cleanser around here at the moment.
All right, here we go.
She's so freaking awesome. Wish that I could be her. Too bad you're such a little prick. Why don't you lick my shit, you fucking bitch? And fuck your parents for having such a kind of a kid. Remember that I hate you, and please don't forget to go fuck yourself. La da 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 day. La da 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 do 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 do. Go fuck yourself.
We just love Julie.
No one ever gets old.
You can play mine if you want to.
Okay.
Look out for the assless chaps.
Yeah, everybody needs to see some assless chaps.
Meanwhile, we got this.
If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so.
I love that old man.
Thank you, Lenny. She gifted 5 memberships. Welcome new members.
The Jerks are sponsored by TJ's Garage. We're waiting to fulfill all your biker dreams. Here at TJ's Garage, we pride ourselves not only on our extensive collection of the world's finest motorcycles and all the usual biker accessories, but TJ's own brand of unique customer service and southern hospitality. TJ herself has hand-sourced a collection of the finest leather that is crafted into exquisite leather goods and clothing on site by our team of talented tailors and seamstresses. None of that Temu shit. But besides the obvious quality of our collections, we know our customers expect comfort, a little extra touch of sophistication, and most of all, practicality. We cater to all requirements. We'll even dress Grandpa's little biker sidekick. But that's not all. DJ's Garage offers a hand wash and detail service. While you wait, ladies can enjoy their complimentary cup of coffee in comfort while they enjoy the view, or even look at our beautiful local scenery. We also offer bike safety checks and a wide-ranging repairs and renovations service. TJ has assembled an extensive team of mechanics, each personally chosen for their unique talent, qualities, and skills. At least 50% of them can also fix a motorcycle. Do you feel like it's time for a change? Well, why not drive down to TJ's garage and browse our collection of beautiful motorcycles? Let TJ show you everything she's got. Because every customer is a VIP at TJ's. We're confident that you'll find something you can't wait to ride. Then, like TJ herself, you can tour the highways and enjoy a beautiful sunset with the ride of your dreams. And also a Harley Davidson. TJ's Garage, we're waiting to fulfill all your biker dreams.
That's always a crowd favorite.
I wonder
Yeah,
why.
it's hard working there, but somebody's got to do it.
I saw Lenny asking if she could borrow somebody's Harley.
Yeah, we have Harleys to rent, Lenny. Come on by and you can rent one.
You rent one and bring it back.
Yeah. I'll rent you out one that needs work done.
Job. Oh.
Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight.
Yes, thank you all for spending your Wednesday with us. And you'll see us again next week.
Yep, we'll be
Thank
back.
you, everyone.
Welcome all new members.
And thank you, everyone, for the Sophia's mom. Am I saying that right? For the
Yes, ma'am.
Cash App. Thank you. Yeah, we need to get a Heidi's Me commercial.
We do. We definitely do.
On that note, we'll say goodbye.
Yes, we'll say goodbye.
Thank you for being here.
Thank
Good night,
you.
guys.
Good night.
You're embarrassing yourself. Go to bed.
Good night.